Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Erlog Plays Null Pomino. So in this episode, I have made some changes to the settings of Null Pomino again, which is one of the major strengths of this game, in that it's basically a Tetris simulator, so you can customize, anything you want. Any kind of Tetris you want to play, anything that you want to do, you can do it. And so if you notice on the right side of the screen where it says level, that's going up a bit faster now. So in the previous settings, there was a default setting that was a mistake in the game. And if you look at videos of Tetris the Grandmaster 2 on YouTube, you notice that the level on the side isn't just lines cleared. It is also increasing whenever you drop pieces. And in my previous videos, the level counter was not increasing when I dropped pieces. It was only increasing when I made lines. And so what that means now is that the game is going to play a little bit differently. It's going to be faster. Now you might think like, oh, Erlog, your level is going up faster now. It's going up every time you drop a piece. So you're making the game easier. It's going to be easier for you to get a high score. And that's what I thought at first too. But that is actually not true. So one of the things is that the game gets faster as your level goes up. So if the level goes up faster, then the speed goes up faster as well. So the games my score ends up being about the same actually, which is very interesting to me. But there is exactly one situation in the game where it's made slightly easier, and in every other instance, the game plays not harder, but faster. So I should be getting about the same score, but I'm going to be getting there a lot more quickly. So runs that were 6 minutes before are going to end up being 4.5 minutes, basically. So that one situation where the game is easier is between 150 and 200 in terms of level. So at 200, the speed ramps down again. It gets faster until 200, then the speed goes down again to give you sort of breathing time and make it interesting. And so if I'm close to 200, like I am right now, what I can do is I can drop pieces until I get to 200, and then use that breathing room to try to come back. However, with every piece I drop, that level is going to go up, so the speed is going to go back up faster too. I don't have as much time as I did before to recover. Like before, what I could do if I wanted to was avoid making lines until I really had to keep the speed low as long as possible, which is not good for your ranking, but it's good if you want to, survive longer, like I do. So with the new setting, that strategy goes away, because the game is going to get faster with every piece I drop. So even if I don't make a line, the game is going to keep getting faster. So that's what's happening. So we'll show you that setting. So I'll go back to the start here. So it's this setting here, level stop SC. I don't know exactly what that stands for, but this is what controls it. So setting this from off, so by default it's off. If I set it to on, then I'll have that level increasing behavior like I described before. So we'll consider that first run a warm-up while I was explaining what I changed. And then this run is going to be a bit more serious. But I will say one thing. So because, like I said, Null Pomino is completely customizable, my settings are going to change over time. Not necessarily in terms of rules, but, the look of the game, the sound of the game, everything can be changed. So I'm going to, when I have time, when I'm not recording, I'm going to change the background to make it look nicer. I might change the way that the pieces look to look nicer. I'll change the sounds probably so that they sound nicer. Right now they're a bit grating, they're a bit annoying. So I actually don't hear them when I play because I play with the sound off, but I don't think many people want to listen to silent YouTube videos of just me playing with my voice. So that's very boring. It's a lot more interesting when you can hear the explosion when I, clear lines. So in the interest of making it more watchable, I've turned on the sounds for you guys, but I don't hear them. I don't care about them. But in the future, maybe, if I replace the sounds with better sounds, maybe I will start to play with sound more. So right now, you also notice that there's no background music. And NullPomino has a lot of options for, you can put in, mod files and tracker files to put in music like that. You can put in OGG files to put in any arbitrary music you want. So one of the things that limits me is that, content ID on YouTube. I want to stay in the Creative Commons or royalty free or stuff that I have the rights to. I want to stay in that zone on YouTube. So if you have any music that you want me to use that you have the rights to, or that it's music where I can get the rights or it's royalty free, let me know. I'll put it in the game. I'll put it behind the gameplay, and you'll be able to enjoy that. So there's a bunch of music I like. My Legs by Dragonette. Crystal Castles. I like that, but there's nothing I can do. If I put that on there, YouTube is gonna throw a fit, and it could impact me being able to post videos. So right now I'm just playing it safe. So, all right. So I'll consider that second warm-up, and then now ready to go full bore. This is going to be it, so I might get a little bit less commentary as I play. Or you might get a little bit less commentary as I play. Let's see what I can do. So that's kind of ugly right now, but I can come back. I can fix it. I'm breaking my rule of trying to keep the stack flat, but nothing you can do. Show the eye. She's got the eye. I don't like that, but I don't like that because now that I have that square piece, it's creates holes. Yeah, I'm a bit tired right now because I just came home from 3 classes in the evening, but it's definitely not as late as when I recorded last night, so it's not quite as bad. This weekend, so today's Friday, the videos for this weekend, I should be, fully rested, and I'm going to try to record those, earlier in the day, early afternoon kind of thing, and that should be really good. So not to say that I can't perform right now, but just that, a pre-excuse. If I don't perform very well, I will say that it was because of that, and then we will move forward for tomorrow. That's, one of those things. If I don't do well one day, well, that's just that. That's the recording. Not anything I can do about it. Logically, I could re-record, but that's not what these videos are about. These videos are about chronicling my play as I get better. So I want them to be honest. And unlike last time, I haven't practiced off camera. So last time I played NullPomino was, the last video you saw from yesterday. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. This is bad. This is terrible. Yeah, that was a giant mistake. Huge mistake. The mistakes are real. Oh, man. Just messing up everything. I'm almost thinking I might restart this run. Yeah, there's a retry option in the pause screen, but I really don't want to use it. I know yesterday I had a game where I, basically committed suicide. And I don't want to do that very often. That's not as fun to watch, I don't think. Maybe it is more fun to watch, I don't know. You can tell me in the comments, but I think it's more fun when I try my hardest to win at all times. Even if my hardest isn't very good. Alright. Okay. So that's 3 runs. Probably do another 3 runs and then end this video. I don't want another 40-minute video. I'd like to keep it around 30 minutes. So, alright. Let's do this. I'd also like to see, what impact that rule change has on my scoring. Who knows? Maybe I end up doing worse today because I changed that rule. See, those are both 2 tiles deep, and that's bad for me. Bad for business. Screwed me over. Alright, at least I got, 3 lines off that long piece, so that's good. That always feels nice. Stack that flat. Keep the flatness going. Tetris. Maybe I can start to clean up. If I can just get a piece, that one. Yep, the blue one. Oh, this is bad. Almost a Tetris. Put that over there. It's bad for later, but for right now it's pretty alright. Might be able to turn that into a Tetris. That's bad. Alright, this is where I really need to start thinking about cleaning up. And with plays like that long piece over on the right side, that's not the way to do it. Oh no. Maybe I can fix the shape. Oh, man. I had such high hopes for this game, this run. Nope, can't do it. 152. I think I'm just not used to the pace of this new rule set. Much faster. That was really terrible, but I can, I think I can do something. Do that, like that. So if I put it in like that, then rotate it twice. Nope, not fast enough. But I tried. I had a plan, and I tried to do a thing, and it didn't work. But, you know what? That's fine. At least I was playing in a strategic way. Because, this version of Tetris the Grandmaster 2, is a lot more about execution than about strategy. It's a lot easier for you watching it after the fact to see all the places that you would have done things differently. But the thing that you really have to understand is that when you are trying to put the pieces where you think they should go, that's actually very difficult in this game, or it can be when you're above level 100. No. If I get a long piece to slot in there, I can do it. Oh no. I tried. You saw it. I tried. Tetris. Yeah, the name of the game. There we go. Slide. See, right after I slid that one in and filled that hole nicely, I messed up. It's like I was all pleased with myself for like 2 seconds. And then the game was like, nah, son, you need to be real. That over there. I also handled that long piece a lot differently than I would have in the past. I would have immediately tried to, fill a hole to make a line. But in this case, I put it where it wasn't going to screw up things for me trying to claw my way back later. I didn't put it above a bunch of empty holes, which would make it harder to fill those holes later. I put it where the stack was solid so that it would have the most value. Oh no. Starting to get harder. Nope. 198. Alright. So now, do you believe me when I say that making that rule change does not make the game any easier? Alright. Let's do it again. Let's keep going. Gotta keep moving forward. Gotta forget that last game. Gotta just try to play as well as you can. And it's early game, so I'm not gonna try to clear the lines as much. I'm gonna instead focus on... Oh, what? What happened there? Wow. That was pretty bad. I should put that there. I don't want to put that there, but I will. I didn't want to put that there, but I will. I do want to put that there. Okay. Put this here, it's not too bad. Do that. How does that look? That's not awful. Could be a lot worse. Okay. Alright. Looking a lot better. Fill that over there. Do that. Put that there. I'm going to take it because I didn't like the way the stack was looking. Looked like it was going to be harder and harder to make that clean like I want it. That's too deep, but I feel confident that I will get the piece that I need there. Eventually. Oh yeah, it's fine now. Just needs a long piece. So I put myself in a situation where I need 2 long pieces, and that's a bad spot to be in. I should try to avoid that more. Could have rotated left there instead of rotating 3 times the other way. Or rotated right, I mean, whichever way. I should have rotated once the opposite direction rather than 3 times in the direction that I did. I'll put it like that. That way I can't mess up left and right. Man, this game makes you mess up left, right. Makes you mess up I, J, or L and J for the names of those pieces. It messes with your brain, man. You see it in your dreams. $130 and the stack looks clean. Because it doesn't exist. Because the stacks that I do build that do exist, they're awful. They're terrible. Oh no, that was bad. That was awful. I could have used those L pieces differently. They would have offset each other and it would have looked really nice. I gotta take it. And I left myself needing exactly one type of piece. Again. And I did it again. And I'm probably going to keep doing it in the future, too. Because, hard for me to learn. Apparently. So it slowed down again. I don't see how I can come back. It seems like I might be able to, but I've got a lot of holes in my field. I just got fast again. Oh no. That was almost going to be good, and that was supposed to be better. 229, doing better now. I want to, after that rule change, I want to try to crack the top 10 today. That's my goal. I left myself without a good place to put that square block. That's a much better placement than I would have done in the past. Making sure to put things in places where they do the least damage later. Not a Tetris, but I'll take it. Stack as flat as possible. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Please tell me. Oh. Clear that. Alright, now I do need 2 long pieces. That's bad. But, could be a lot worse. And now it's fixed. And now I get a Tetris. Nope. I should have made a line there instead. No, I need a long piece. It's going to be a few more pieces. That's pretty alright too. Oh! Oh no. See, that was an execution problem. I thought I had it all the movements down, but I didn't. So the stack looks really bad right now. But I'm actually feeling optimistic about this round. That was the worst placement for that block. No, just not. I was trying to hold the button, and I should have been tapping the button, because I'll be able to tap the button faster than waiting for the input delay, or the repeated input delay to reset. So when you first punch down a button in this game, what happens is that it takes a little beat until it starts to actually repeat. And that small amount of time that it takes to start repeating is actually longer than the time it would take for you to just tap the button one more time. So when the piece is held and you need to, do a lot of movements on the piece really fast, it's good to hold the button before the piece comes out, because you can do that. You can trigger the key repeat before the piece comes out, and so the piece is, hitting all those repetitions really fast when it comes out. But if you try to start it after the piece comes out, then you're gonna not have enough time, and you're better off just tapping the button more than once. So let me take another sip of my beverage, and we'll do one last run, and then that will be that. Maybe a poor showing tonight. All right, let's do this. Wow, okay. Yeah, I soft dropped that one. That's that's some rookie play. I don't like it. I knew it. I knew the long piece was going to come. I knew I hadn't seen a long piece in a while. And I got real lucky with getting another long piece right away. Statistically, that was not likely to happen. Maybe a 1 in 49, maybe more, probably more. Okay, that hole is 2 tiles deep. That was bad. Now it's more. So I screwed myself out of that Tetris just now. There we go. So I want to make this flat. So I'll do that, which does mess up the stack a little bit, but I feel like it makes it flatter for later, and I'll take it then. See, that's one of the big things that when you watch pro players is when they don't have the pieces they want, what do they do? Because when you have the pieces that you want, the decisions are very easy. But when you absolutely, are in a position where you have to make a hole, evaluating your choices for where to put that hole is, really a high-level concept. Choosing where to put that flaw in the stack so that you can easily correct it later. that is a sense of the game that, you know, I haven't developed yet at all. So you'll see me put, you know, extra tiles in places that are going to be hard to correct later, but it's difficult for me to run through all of the, you know, all of my options in my head while the piece is coming down. Oh no. 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 It's not how, not like this. That's not, just put that, yeah, there we go. Oh no. This is supposed to be so much better. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Just, I hope nobody watches this video. Like, this is the, I look at, you know, my views on all the other videos and I go like, you know what, I want a lot more people to watch this video, but then this one, no. I'm sorry that you had to sit through this. I apologize. I will try to do better next time. I promise. Alright, so with that, I will end this video, and, you know, if for whatever reason you are crazy, and you are, you know, a mentally imbalanced person, and you liked this video, please, you know, hit the like button and subscribe. But I don't blame you if you don't, because my play today was awful. So with that, I will say to you, happy Tetrising, and goodbye.